Greetings, this is New Moon Child. Welcome to my channel. So today we have the full moon in Virgo on February 27th. So I'm going to do general messages for all the fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, just keep in mind this is a general message. Please take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, just leave it there. Okay, so let's start with Aries. Spirit, what messages do you have for Aries for this upcoming full moon in Virgo? Spirit, what messages do you have for Aries for this upcoming full moon in Virgo? What is it that Aries needs to release or forgive? Spirit, what is it that Aries needs to release and forgive? Spirit, what is it that Aries needs to release and forgive? Spirit, what is it that Aries needs to forgive? Oh, Aries, I guess it's a lot for you to say. Sorry, a whole deck just fell off to my carpet here, so hang on, I'm almost there. Alright. Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for Aries? What is it that Aries needs to release or forgive? What message does the full moon have for Aries? What message does the full moon have for Aries? What message does the full moon have for Aries? What message does the full moon have for Aries? What message does the full moon have for Aries? What message does the full moon have for Aries? What is the future outcome 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 for Aries? Okie dokie. Well, Aries, here we go. The message that you have for what is it that you had to release or forgive, you're very close to achieving your goal. Aries, I sense that you're a little bit anxious of perhaps you're moving forward, but you're having trouble seeing what you've manifested, okay? So Spirit is letting you know, let go of that anxiety and that desperation to reach your goal, because you're very close to achieve it, okay? Aries being a very forward moving sign, you have to be cautious about burnout. I know that, you know, when you're very passionate and when you want something, you just go and get it. But be careful with burnout, okay? Because if you burn out, then what's the whole purpose of, you know, reaching your goal if you're going to be exhausted, right? So just step back for a little bit. It is coming, okay? The message of the full moon, the energy is gaining momentum. Don't worry, Aries. You'll get there, okay? You'll get there. Even though if you feel that nothing is moving, it is moving beneath the surface of the waters, okay? You're just focused on the surface, but under the surface there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of momentum going forward, okay? So you're very closer to your goal than what you actually think. All right, keep in mind, in the future outcome you have, adjustments are required. Keep in mind that any changes that is coming your way, whatever you're manifesting, you have to make some adjustments, okay? Perhaps this change is going to change your life in a dramatic way, and you have to ask yourself, is like, am I really ready for this? Or you have to be ready for it, because it is coming, okay? Perhaps it'll come faster than what you think. For some of you, you may be relocating to another state for a job, or you'll be purchasing a home. But I see big changes coming your way, Aries. Okay, so hang on in there. I don't want you to burn out, because guess what? Once you get where you manifested, that means that there has to be a lot of adjustments that you need to make, okay, to accept this change or receive it, better yet. All right, fairies, what messages do you have for Aries? Aries, what messages do you have for Aries? Fairies, what messages do you have for Aries? Fairies, what messages do you have for Aries? What message do you have for Aries? What message do you have for Aries? What messages do you have for Aries? What messages do you have for Aries? Spirit, what message do you have for Aries? What messages do you have for Aries? There we go. Flourish. Ooh, beautiful message. Maybe we could take, okay, there you go. Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from the experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Okay, Aries, the message here is like, even though you're very close to achieving your goal and the energy, you know, it's increasing, you're going to flourish, but be prepared to make adjustments. Like I said before, in the future, you have to make some adjustments, all right? So if you have to unclear any obstacles or any negativity, make sure you do so, because you have to make room for this positive change that's coming to you, okay? All right, Aries. I hope this message resonates with you, and I wish you the best, Aries. All right, let's move along with Leo. Spirit guidance, guardian angel, what messages do you have for Leo for this upcoming full moon in Virgo? What messages do you have for Leo for this upcoming moon in Virgo? What does Leo needs to release or forgive for this upcoming full moon? What is it that Leos have to release or forgive for this upcoming new moon? What is it that Leo has to release? Spirit, what message do you have for Leo? What is it that Leos have to release for this upcoming full moon? Oh, fire signs, you're pretty quiet, just like the earth signs. What messages does the full moon have for Leo? What messages does the full moon have for Leo? What messages does the full moon have for Leo? What messages does the full moon have for Leo? What is the future outcome for Leo? All right, you got two messages for the future outcome. All right, Leo, let's see what we have here. For what is it that you need to release or forgive? You got the new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. The feeling that I'm getting here, this has to do, it is related to your home front. Perhaps you have a little bit of anxiety. It seems that the collective are a little anxious about other things that they don't have control of. Maybe perhaps one of your family members were sick or are sick. Perhaps, you know, there are certain things that you need to take care of in the home front. It could be, unfortunately for some of you, it could be financial, maybe a will. Perhaps I want to be cautious about this. You know, maybe when I say this message is because someone needs to hear it. Perhaps some of the Leos are going through a very difficult time, but make sure, but I want you to be certain that your home front is safe. Okay. There's always a solution to the problem. Okay. For the future, for the message for the new moon, you need to meditate and contemplate. Leo, you may want to do a lot of meditation. Go within, relax, get your head clear, you know, release any anxiety that you may be experiencing at the moment. All right. And for the future outcome, and the reason it makes a lot of sense why you got the meditate and contemplate, because there's going to be expect any powerful changes. A new start is coming. I have a mixed feeling that for some of you this could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on the situation that you have on your home front here, you know. Perhaps you have to take care of a situation, perhaps a family member that is sick, and perhaps you have to take care of some paperwork or some will. You have to secure that before before unexpected change happen. Okay. For some of you, there could be a new start coming in your way. It could be anything. It could be a new job offer. It could be a business venture. It can be moving to another state, relocation. So for some of you here, it's a positive and a negative. It all depends on the situation that you have on your home front. Okay. All right, Leo, hopefully this message makes sense to you, because I'm getting mixed messages here. And perhaps you have to meditate, contemplate to have a clear mind so that when the unexpected happens, you are prepared. But sometimes, you know, that's not always the case for everybody. You may think that you're prepared, but you're not. So I just keep that in mind. If there's anything that comes out of nowhere, you know, be aware of it. All right. Fairy, what message do you have for Leos here? What messages do you have for Leo? What messages do you have for Leo? Again, the problem with a will or a sick family may not resonate for all of you, maybe like 10% of you. So I don't want to scare anybody. What messages does a fairy have for Leo? What messages does a fairy have for Leo? The fairy message here is motivation. Let's see what the fairies have to say here. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Okay, there could be another message coming through here. Maybe you're securing a home. You're in the process of securing, purchasing a home. And they want you to know that all the paperwork may go through. Just have a little faith, meditate and contemplate, manifest it. A new start is coming. So, like I said earlier, perhaps relocation from another house or to another state, okay? Or it could be a new job as well. All right, Leo, this is the messages that Spirit has for you. It's a bit confusing for some of you, but I hope this resonates, and I wish you the best, Leo. All right. Okay, Spirit, moving on to, last but not least, Sagittarius. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius for this upcoming full moon in Virgo? Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius for this upcoming full moon in Virgo? What is it that Sagittarius needs to release or forgive? What is it that Sagittarius needs to release or forgive? What is it that Sagittarius needs to release or forgive? What is it that Sagittarius needs to release or forgive? What is it that Sagittarius needs to release or forgive? What message does the full moon have for Sagittarius? What messages does the full moon have for Sagittarius? What messages does the full moon have for Sagittarius? What messages does the full moon have for Sagittarius? What is the future outcome for Sagittarius? What is the future outcome for Sagittarius? All right, Sagittarius. At the bottom of the deck, you got step out of your comfort zone, okay? But what is it that you need to release or forgive? Adjustments are required. For the message from the full moon, the end of a tough cycle approaches. In the future, you have communication is key. All right, Sagittarius, I'm getting mixed feelings here. I'm starting to feel maybe a lot of your discontent at the space or the place that you are in, even though you want changes. It says that you have to make some adjustments are required. That means you have to make major sacrifices in order for this tough cycle to end. Okay? No matter how hard it is and how painful it is, the change is within you. Okay? You're the only person that can make that change. Okay? So once you internally make those changes, then that cycle would end. Or perhaps you're being a little bit resistant. There's a change that needs to happen and you're resisting it because out of fear, or maybe out of, you're in your comfort zone and you need to step out of it. Okay? In the future, you have communication is key. You have to communicate what is it that you want. It could either be with the person that you live with, or any a friendship or something that's really bothering you, that's really, really tough. But once you figure out what is it that you want and you close that cycle, you're going to communicate this to the person, like saying, goodbye, I'm moving on to something better. Okay? That's the energy that I'm getting here. So you have to, once you figure out what is it that you really want, and once you allow the universe to close that cycle for you, then you're going to say, bye. Or in other words, bye, Felicia. All right, Sagittarius, this is the message, the energy that I'm getting from. Let's see what the fairies have to say. Fairies, what messages do you have for Sagittarius? I just got the image of the Eight of Cups. You have to Eight of Cups someone. Walk away what doesn't make you happy and communicate it. So that's something that you're going to be doing in the near future. Here's what messages do you have for Sagittarius? Ask for help for your situation. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. Stuck energy. There you go. That makes better sense now. Step out of your comfort zone. You need to communicate. Ask for help. You know, in the future, it's like you feel so stuck that you're unable to close the cycle. Is either you don't want to or you feel very uncomfortable. You may have to communicate it with someone else, somebody in the future. Either you tell them, hey, I don't want you in my life, or hey, I need your help. But for some of you, I think that you're asking for help, or perhaps you have to reach out to someone for assistance or for advice in order for you to close this cycle. All right, Sagittarius, I hope this message resonates to you. I wish you the best. All right, fire signs, these are the messages that I have for you for the full moon in Virgo. Please like, share, comment, or subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and have a fantastic evening. All right, bye.